An explosive opening moment. A surge of speed cuts through the icy water. Without display or hesitation, the orca moves directly into the encounter, and the ocean seems to fall completely quiet. They spread into formation, take precise angles, close off escape routes, and guide the target toward a set point. Every movement carries intent. Every strike lands with cold and exact accuracy. Within that vast blue world, who has the resolve to challenge the one who holds control? Orcas are present across most of the world's oceans, from waters as cold as 32 degrees F to more temperate regions. They live in tightly bonded family groups, connected through distinct acoustic languages, unique to each pod. They operate through coordination and memory, turning the vast ocean into a strategic map shared across the group. And when prey shifts with the seasons, orcas adjust their routes as well, maintaining balance within the rhythm of the sea over time. In the deep ocean, the great white shark reigns like a perfectly engineered hunter, weighing up to 6,000 pounds with a bite force of around 5,000 pounds per square inch. It can sense electric fields tied to a heartbeat from miles away across the surrounding waters. Yet even this solitary ruler must stay wary of another force, the orca, the black and white phantoms of the sea. Rather than relying on sudden aggression, orcas apply a strategy built on calculation. They move into formation, using sound to disrupt the shark's highly tuned senses. In a precisely coordinated moment, an orca delivers a decisive move, rolling the opponent onto its back. Almost instantly, the shark enters tonic immobility, a temporary shutdown of movement that can be enough to decide the outcome. The single objective is maximum energy gain from the encounter in that brief moment. The treasure that turns a ruler into a target lies within the concentrated energy stored in the shark's massive liver. When the hunter turns a ruler into a target, nature's message becomes clear. Ultimate power does not belong to the sharpest jaws, but to collective intelligence that can master instinct through strategy. Within polar ecosystems, seals are more than just marine mammals. They are mobile reserves of energy-rich nutrition, storing valuable blubber. With an average weight of about 500 pounds, a single seal provides an immense number of calories, making it worth the most advanced strategies found in nature. This dense source of energy has made seals a primary target, accounting for more than 50% of the diet of orcas that specialize in hunting marine mammals. When a target is spotted resting on drifting ice, the pod does not rush in without control. Instead, they execute a technique known as wave washing. Lining up side by side, they strike the water in unison with powerful tail thrusts, generating strong surges that crash against the edge of the ice. The surface begins to tilt, turning what once seemed like a secure shelter into unstable ground. If the ice platform proves too solid, they may use their combined mass to push upward from below, weakening the structure before sending another coordinated surge across the surface. Once the seal slips from the ice, its chances of escape drop quickly within the carefully arranged formation waiting beneath the surface. Yet, the ocean is not only a battleground, it is also a place of learning. Mother orcas are often observed capturing and releasing prey, allowing calves to practice timing, contact, and pursuit. This cultural transmission, a shared inheritance of learned behavior, is what enables orcas to maintain their enduring position at the top of the marine world over time. Dolphins are exceptional ocean athletes, equipped with refined echolocation systems, and swimming speeds exceeding 30 miles per hour. They operate within tightly bonded societies, using complex communication to protect one another. Yet, the laws of nature always present formidable trials. The orca, the largest and most intelligent member of the dolphin family, turns every encounter into the ultimate test of survival between close relatives. The pursuit does not begin with raw force, but with a carefully calculated pincer strategy. One group maintains steady pressure from behind, sustaining a controlled pace that gradually wears down the opposing pod's limits. Ahead, another group silently positions itself, forming an invisible barrier that narrows every possible escape route. Amid the confusion, when a weaker individual or a calf becomes separated, the orca delivers a powerful hydrodynamic impact. Weighing up to 15,000 pounds, such a force can shut down any chance of escape. Almost immediately, the encounter concludes with precise coordination without a single wasted movement. Against a disciplined orca task force, the line between safety and danger can be as thin as a single stroke. It stands as a stark reminder. Speed creates opportunity, but persistence and strategic intelligence ultimately determine who commands the ocean. Gray whales are among the travelers of one of the longest migrations on Earth, covering more than 12,000 miles across icy polar waters toward warmer lagoons. Along this demanding route, mothers keep calves close beside them, using their bodies as a living shield against waves and hidden danger. Yet, the greatest challenge is not the ocean itself, but the calculated intelligence of orcas. Rather than rushing in, the pod follows with patience, waiting for narrower waters where the opposing formation becomes easier to disrupt. With numbers reaching up to 20 individuals, they apply a clear division of roles. One group pressures the tail, another blocks forward movement, while another remains tight along the flank. Amid churning water, an invisible order begins to form, where acoustic signals allow the entire pod to coordinate as a single unit. The encounter reaches its end when endurance and long-range cooperative strategy overcome the target's sheer size. At the Valdez Peninsula, the ocean at times becomes a stage of tension when the targets are sea lions weighing more than 500 pounds, resting near the water's edge. The advantage lies in the tide. As the water rises, the boundary between sea and shore narrows, allowing an orca to remain hidden beneath breaking waves while waiting for a brief lapse in awareness from a young individual. With a single delayed moment, the orca accelerates toward shore, pushing part of its body onto the sand before pivoting back toward the water. It is a high-stakes gamble. A slight miscalculation with the rhythm of the waves can leave even the hunter stranded. If a young sea lion is pulled from the beach, the pod quickly tightens formation, guiding it into deeper water and restricting its path of retreat. This reflects social learning, a skill repeated, refined, and passed on across generations. These pursuits also serve as a demanding field classroom, where adults lead the young to understand the texture of sand, the timing of waves, and the margins of error that cannot be repeated. That transfer of knowledge is what allows this rare shoreline hunting technique to endure within each orca family. Unlike gray whales, humpback whales stand as formidable giants, reaching lengths of over 60 feet and weights of up to 80,000 pounds, with tail strikes powerful enough to move thousands of pounds of water and songs that carry across miles. They are rarely easy to overpower, especially during calving season. A mother's protective instinct rises to its highest level. Yet, when faced with such immense power, orcas are willing to test the limits of this ocean giant. Rather than engaging head-on, they apply a strategy of endurance, rotating positions, maintaining steady pursuit, and gradually wearing down their opponent's strength over time. In narrow straits, as the formation tightens, they execute a decisive separation maneuver, isolating the calf from the mother's reach. This is not merely a hunt, but a calculated display of strategy set against one of the ocean's strongest maternal defenses. Orcas are clear proof that strength and intelligence can coexist. They are both skilled hunters and guardians of the sea. Through refined coordination and remarkable adaptability, they have established a unique role within the ocean. Although the ocean continues to change, orcas maintain their position through strong family bonds and a culture passed down over time. Yet the question remains, will another successor emerge, or will orcas continue to lead the waves? This remains a lasting message about nature's resilience. If this journey inspired you, please like the video to support us. And remember to subscribe and turn on notifications for more discoveries ahead.